Cancer. Song that's playing for you is 4 times. So with that being said, look, you could be in a situation and it's like you've been through a cycle or just a certain type of scenario in your life more than once. Enough for you to raise an eyebrow type shit, you feel me? Now it's getting a little sus how many times you've participated in a certain type of energy to the point where you may not be being received a certain type of way anymore, or it's just like you're not receiving something or someone how you used to because you over it now. After the 3rd sword, after the 3rd time this person has played in your space or played in your face, or after the 3rd time you played in somebody's face in some way, shape, or form. Whether it was you who been through something with someone 4 times more than, you feel me, or someone outside of you been through some shit with you for a couple times. It's been a look. Now you know that ain't the way to go, and now it's time for you to grow because something wasn't your truth, and you became aware of that. It's the 3 of Swords in reverse with the Ace of Swords in reverse. So it's like because you became aware of something that was false, you can now heal from the hurt of a situation. Whether that is someone outside of you or you. You put your foot in the shoe that fits you. You know what side of the fence you fall on. It's been a couple times you've been involving yourself with these toxic people. Now it's about time you got defensive and invested your passions in a different type of direction. Now that you're more aware emotionally how something makes you feel, the motions and cycles that this situation, circumstance, relationship, friendship, or just this form you carry yourself in makes you feel. You feel me? So whether you moving on to something greater, somebody outside of you moving on for something greater in regards to expressing themselves in a different way away from the space they share with you. You know what side of the fence you fall on. Whether you got new forms, new ideas, new mentalities, a new truth you want to pitch. You feel me? It's the first step in a different direction for you. Hey, look, Ace of Swords. You know the truth about some shit. And because you became aware of some truth, it brought you to balance about something you were invested in that may not have been so honest. You may have took a gesture, or you may have made an action, or you took a step in a certain type of direction. It wasn't really from a certain type of, you feel me? It really wasn't from a positive place, so to speak. Or it just wasn't from the purest of intentions when you took a certain action previously. But that action brought you a realization, brought you a truth that brought you to balance about a subject, titles, topics, or situation. You feel me? Look, now you thinking about how you can further invest yourself now that you've been reborn. Your mind, your emotions, or just how you express yourself in a relationship, friendship, or environment. You and this friend fell out because you weren't really being the best friend you could have been in a situation. Your intentions were kind of shady in a relationship, friendship, or situation, but that put you in the position to realize that you can't be acting like that. Now you're in a different truth, Ace of Swords. You're in the truth for you, whatever that truth is. Yeah, look, all because you changed your perspective about what you were looking at, or what you were expressing, or what you were investing in. You changed how you were receiving something, because when you were, it's like, before you didn't look at something differently, you were carrying yourself a certain type of way in an environment that you shouldn't have. It's like you brought an energy somewhere it wasn't called for. Type shit, whether it was just a form of expression or just how you were bringing yourself or sharing your space with people, places, and things outside of you. Now you know the truth about that, though, and you may be in a position to want to hold on to this ideal or perspective of a certain topic, subject, or situation. Now you know that is stable, and now that you know that is grounded, now you want to invest in that. That is your truth. You want to be a part of that. Whether that is an energy or that is a person, place, or an environment you want to participate in. Emotionless. Hey, look, come on now. You might have been a little, whether you were emotionless in the past, and look, you ain't put your best foot forward, but you putting your worst foot made you realize the truth, and now you putting your best foot, or now you expressing your truth. because of what you learned. That changed your perspective. If it's you versus someone outside of you could have changed their perspective about the space and or situation they share with you, and that brought you to realization. Ace of Swords. Now you know the truth about something, someone, or somewhere. You feel me? Yeah, look, now someone outside of you may not be expressing themselves in such a balanced manner about the situation with you. You feel me? So now that you changed how you view this friendship, you might be dealing with a Sagittarius or a Pisces. But now that you changed or Libra, or Gemini. Now that you changed how you receive a topic, subject, relationship, situation, friendship, now that you found your strength, somebody outside of you is maybe trying to emotionally manipulate you back into a certain type of frame of mind about the relationship or the space you share with them. But now you're emotionless. Now you know not to feel about that. You feel me? Yeah, look, the Hierophant. But it's like someone knows. They really don't have the place to be in the position to try to express themselves in an emotionally distorted manner or try to manipulate you in some way, shape, or form, because this is their karma. If it's you versus someone outside of you, it's your karma. It's someone outside of you's karma. Might be dealing with a feminine Leo or an Aries or a Scorpio, but it's someone outside of you's karma for you to realize the truth about a relationship, a situation, or just how you were carrying yourself in an environment. And now you may be expressing a new form. Someone doesn't want you to express or birth a new feeling and or mind about something, someone, or somewhere. So they may be trying to flood you with their emotions, feelings, and perspectives and ideals about a certain topic, subject, or situation in order to keep you from taking the steps you know you gotta take now. You feel me? Yeah, look, I'm telling you, if it's you know the truth about something because you change your perspective. If this is you we talking about. Now that you change your perspective and you got this truth, you know a whole lot of truth about something. It's like you just unlocked a whole door, and that door came with a lot of light, and that with all that light came maybe a whole lot of aggression or frustration. Because now you're in a position where you trying to manipulate a situation now that you know the truth about it. Whatever it is. You see, you may have been emotionally confused about something in the past, and you changing your perspective brought you the truth about what something, someone, or somewhere was. But look what's poking out. You might have expressed a lower mentality or just expressed a lower form of consciousness in a space, and that put you in a position to and emotionally remove yourself. You were emotionless in a space that required emotions. Now that you know about that space, now you want to try to manipulate it so that you can express your emotions. You feel me? It's like you're trying to manipulate yourself back into space and or circumstance because you're more aware of that circumstance after you carried out not so pure intention in a certain situation, relationship, or friendship. You feel me? Yeah, look, you became more wise to something, someone, or somewhere. Mr. Glock 2. Now you have a passion that's burning for something. 2, again, it's like you a cycle almost. You went through the first. The first is when you make the track. When you first enter a space, you got to walk through it. You got to make the route. And now that you back in the space of awareness of what something was, but you're in the space you were in previously. So now you're more aware than you were before you entered that space. Now you want to express a different type of mind. Now you want to get something back. Or someone outside of you is in the space where now that they see you, Cancer, for who you are, they know why you not expressing yourself or why you are now expressing this truth. Someone knows why you don't do that no more, why you don't express or hang out with them no more. It's like someone is aware why you don't dabble in what you used to dabble in, but they want to tempt you to get back into what you used to dabble in. You feel me? You put your foot in the shoe that fits you.